Contention over a cul-de-sac. Now the battle over whether to modify Cedar Street downtown could be coming to an end. 23 ABC's John Genovese spoke with one homeowner who says there's finally a proposal on the table that he'd support. John joins us live now from Cedar Street with more. John?
Amanda, Bill Hickey lives here in this house on Cedar Street that borders 24th. And after these orange markers were put down to mark where that cul-de-sac would be, he told us the planned placement would purge his parking.
How dare you?
Yeah.
You know, no, nothing. Just walk out one day and it's like, oh, I know what this is about.
Bill Hickey has lived off and on at the end of Cedar Street for almost 20 years.
My concern is that I'm going to end up in this little box in the corner.
After the city laid out markers for a cul-de-sac that creeps onto his property, he raised red flags.
Foot's not the problem, it's the parking.
His home borders 24th Street, now set to undergo a widening and improvement project by next year. Bill currently parks on Cedar Street next to his house, but he says if the cul-de-sac is built as planned, that wouldn't be an option.
I'm not opposed to having a cul-de-sac here at all. It's a bit of an inconvenience for me because I live at the end, but it brings up everybody's property values.
From our neighbor's standpoint, parking spaces could be important to them.
Keith Barndon lives further down on Cedar.
We, on the interior part of the street, want a cul-de-sac under any conditions. We don't care.
But this past week, city planners laid out another option.
It essentially leaves it in the same amount of land being taken, but they shifted it down 8 feet.
8 feet that would provide a cutout with room for 2 parked cars at the end of the street.
I replied to the city that option 2, which is the one with the cutout, was the only option that I would approve.
Approval that everyone hopes will bring the project full circle.
However it's resolved, I hope it's resolved for the best interest of everybody, including the property owners at the end of the street.
And some residents here have also raised concerns over increased traffic from 24th Street if that new cul-de-sac isn't added soon. But for now, Amanda, that new proposal could get the go-ahead as early as Wednesday.